showtime!
Pretty nice, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's one of them right there. That's a Dobbins Fury rod. That's my newest rod. I'm really liking that thing.
What are you using there for?
Braid, 50 pound.
50 pound?
Yeah. 50 pound braid to a fluorocarbon leader. 15 pound fluorocarbon leader.
Okay.
Alberto knot to 50 pound braid. And that's how I fish most of the time. I have one fluorocarbon set up in here. Down here on this. This is set 15 pound or 17 pound fluorocarbon.
Yeah.
And everything else is braid to fluoro. But yeah.
Where's your electronic reel?
That's that one you had in your hand. Well, this one right here.
That one. Yeah.
And this one right down here as well. I went and bought another one.
Oh, okay.
So both of those are. Here, pull that red, white, and blue one out real quick. There we go. Let's play with it, dude.
Oh, that is cool. I like that. Hell yeah.
I've got it set on the braid setting. So you've got a dummy proof setting, which is number 4. That's the highest breaking. I've got it on 2, which is still,
Yeah.
you can still backlash on.
Right, yeah.
But I'm just showing you out here in no wind.
Yeah, that is awesome. That is cool.
And I mean, you could just,
yeah.
I'll sometimes do it. And I mean, we could put it on 4. Not even
Oh,
a bit of,
man.
not even a bit of overrun. Here, I'm just gonna
I like that.
I'm gonna cast it in the tree and see what happens. No backlash.
No backlash. That's the way to go.
Right into the wall. Bait stopped. I didn't touch it.
Yep.
No backlash.
I like that.
Woo. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in today. I'm headed up the street. Oh, I was trying to figure out what that noise was. I'm driving on rocks. So, yeah. Anyways, going up the block here. There's a pond up the road that we have permission to fish from the property owner, so I'm about to go fish it. A little backstory here, I've actually fished this pond several years back when I was younger, and I have hammered some nice fish out of here. So, got a couple different baits rigged up, 7 different rods with me. And this is gonna be the first time that I've actually got to fish since I've been in Dallas. Looking forward to it. I've been out with the Stay Broke crew filming all weekend. If you haven't checked out that video and you want to see some crazy stuff with some motorcycles, go back and check that out. All right, we got a little sidetrack, but we're still headed to fish. I wanted to bring you guys down here and show you my old neighborhood, man. I'm driving through the neighborhood that I grew up in right now. And I'm gonna go show you the pond that was on my property when I grew up and where I used to fish, where I grew up fishing. Let's check it out. This is the street right here. This right here, oh, they put a carport up, cool. This is the house I grew up in, guys. Right there. Oh man, we used to have a shop right there. They tore it down. It's crazy to come here and see this. So nuts. And there's the pond. There's the pond back there that we used to fish, the little creek bottom right here. Caught my first largemouth bass out here. Dude, this is awesome. This is where we grew up, right here, being little hoodlums. Man, they built a house right here. This was all woods. And here it is, man. This is the ponds. This is the spots right here. This is where we grew up, dude. This is where I grew up fishing, right here in this water hole. That's my old house, my old backyard. That's cool to see. I'm gonna park and hop out right here real quick. Yeah, dude. When I was a kid, we built a zip line across this thing. We had a swing over here on a tree that's no longer there. I grew up bluegill fishing right here. And then my friend Brandon, his dad, owned this pond. So we were always fishing, bouncing back and forth. This was the spot. It's really cool to come back here. Feels like home. It's nostalgic. This is where I spent my childhood. Right here. Grew up riding dirt bikes, four-wheelers, go-karts, ripping around. Right here in that field back there, building jumps, being little maniacs out here in the country. Shit's awesome. Never forget where you came from, man. Oh man, yeah, dude, never forget where you came from. It's good to go home sometimes, man. See where it all started, see how things have changed, see how things are different but still the same. Super interesting, man. But anyways, that's where I grew up. That's where I spent my childhood, right there by that pond, ripping around, riding dirt bikes and fishing. Wouldn't change a thing. All right, so this pond, we're actually gonna fish. I'm here with my dad at this private pond. We have permission to go out here, try to catch some bass. So I'm gonna get geared up with the GoPro. My dad's gonna come fishing with me. See if we can catch a couple fish out here, man. Some good old Texas pond fishing. This kind of fishing I did when I was growing up. This is how I learned to fish. We're about to get out here and get after it. I'm gonna strap my dad up with a DC reel. We're gonna go out here and hammer us a couple fat girls. Let's get it. All right, dude. We're gonna hit these fish from different angles.
All right.
I'm giving you the chunk and wind, bro.
Chunk and wind.
Chunk and wind. Chatterbait. Just fire it out there, let it sink a couple seconds, and then reel it on in. It should feel like a crankbait. Brrr, you should feel the rod vibrating. All right, and I'm gonna fluke. I'm gonna fluke them. And then if that don't work, well, I got more in this truck. No trespassing, hunting, or fishing. You backlash it already?
Nuh-uh.
Put it on 4. If it's on 2, put it on 4.
No, I was good. No, I was just talking about I had a hit.
Oh. So they want the chatterbait then. That's what you're telling me. He hit it that fast? Dad had a hit on the first cast with the chatterbait. I'm just twitching a fluke around, but if they want it moving, we might have to give it to them moving. Nothing yet, huh?
Nothing yet.
Huh. Well, I tied on a swim jig. I was gonna come over here and try to throw a moving bait with you. I got several other rigs in there. If you want to try something else, you're more than welcome to look through what I got and pick something out. They're not all DC reels, heads up. There's my truck's unlocked and there's several setups in there. I went and put something on similar. I tried a jig, a fluke, a worm,
Nothing.
and nothing. So I don't know, man. You know, it's possible that they've somebody found out there's fishing here, and that's what happened there in Roy City. You know, they had that pond right there where I was. They filled that thing up with nice crappie,
Okay.
and they got big. And then 2 years later, you couldn't catch a fish out of there. There he was. Boy, there he was. He's down there. He hit it shallow. He hit it hard too. It's springtime. They're moving up trying to spawn. So, well, that was definitely a bite because there was nothing there that time. So, whatever that was, he just barely missed it.
I done got it.
You backlashed it. Put it on 4. That won't happen. Let me see. And you're good.
Oh, I'm good with this. So you
No,
that.
that's mine.
Oh, well, I don't care.
He said, I don't care. Let's just see if we can catch one on something, and then if we catch it, whatever we catch it, we'll go tie that on. I'm just trying to hit all the bases. I have one little hit there. Where are you at? Oh, there was a bump. Nice, baby. On the swim jig. Hey, down there. Oh man, that's the first pond fish since Florida. So that feels good. Finally got him on swim jig. We tried 4 or 5 different baits out here, guys, but look at that. That's a nice Texas pond bass, and that's got me happy right now. Hey, buddy. You might ought to get a swim jig. Let's get a little muddy right there. All right, get a nice little release on this guy. Boom, he's gone. Hey, I got several more of these if you want one. You know how to tie? I'm tying the knot that you taught me when I was 5. My tackle box is in the front passenger seat, the yellow bag. Scissors and the swim jigs already rigged up are in that pack. If you have any trouble, holler at me. I'll come over there. That felt good. That felt good to pull a fish out of this pond, man. Haven't fished down here in years. But the last time I was fishing here, I was hammering them on topwater baits out of this same little pond. Fish number 2. Got him, baby. That's fish number 2 on the swim jig. Hell yeah. Yo. That's a nice fish. That's a nice fish right here. Hey, look at that. Hey. That's what I'm talking about, guys. That is what I'm talking about. Look at that, guys. Nice, healthy fish. Super stoked, man. Out here fishing with my dad. He's over there at the truck tying on a swim jig now. That's 2 in a row in probably like 4 or 5 minutes that I hammered right here, running the bank with the swim jig. Gotta love it, man. This is too cool. Come on, Dad, get back down here and get you one. I'm not leaving until I get my dad a fish. Hell yeah. Nice. Right King with the Keitech getting it done, baby. It's up above 60 out here right now. I'm starting to get a little toasty here in the hoodie. Probably be ripping that off soon. Let me show you guys this right here. See this, man? It's a fish barrier. It's to keep the bass from swimming upstream, because they will instinctively. So this is what you got to do. Keep the bass in your pond. Oh, did you see that frog jump? You got to do this or the bass will get out of your pond. All the fish, really. So, fish barrier. Yo, you good? You found what you wanted?
Yeah.
Same thing I got on?
Yeah.
Cool. Me and Pops. Catch it. Do you see me catch that second one?
I didn't see that one.
I was yelling at you, but you wouldn't look.
Oh, yeah.
That's all right. I'm going to get number 3 for you right here. Wouldn't that be funny if I hammered one right there?
It would.
It's the goose! Oh, mother. Hey! Dad got him one on the swim jig over there in the shade. In the shade, huh? He ain't big enough to be eating that. Dad finally hammered him one on the swim jig. Nice. Hey, that's a good looking little bass. He's gonna grow up to be healthy.
Yep.
At least you know they're in here spawning, reproducing. Exact same jig that I'm fishing, guys, as you see. This is what they want out here.
Yep.
We tried like 5 different baits, switch it up to that, boom, there's 3. And I missed one, and I think he missed one too. So could have been 5, but there's 3. Let's keep going. Nice. He was hanging out in the shade. Makes sense. Starting to get a little warmer. Yeah, while you were up there retying, man, I caught the nicest one of the day out there off that back wall. Just slow rolling it right across the bank, just like we're doing. I've got no bites, casting out to the middle. Everything I've got today has come right here on the edge. It's been a great day out here fishing with family. Caught a couple bass. Got to get my dad out here on a DC reel, let him catch a little largemouth. That's what it's all about, man. I'm out here enjoying my time with my friends and my family back in Dallas. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's gonna be a good place to go ahead and wrap this one up. We're gonna stay out here, keep fishing. Might catch a couple more. If I do, I'll make sure I include them in the footage. But if not, that's gonna be it for this one, man. Just a day out here where I grew up, my neck of the woods, back home, fishing with my dad, going through, showing you guys the old neighborhood. Click the thumbs up button, subscribe for more. I'll see you on the next video.